How you doing, Mr. Johnson?
Well, how about yourself?
Good to meet you. My name is Joe. I'm the business manager here.
Awesome.
Can I join you?
Please.
Okay. All right. All right. I have three responsibilities here at the dealership. One is to fill out your paperwork and go over everything. And two is to obtain funding for you. Okay. And three is to make sure I get you out of here as quickly as possible.
Please.
Is that okay?
Yes.
All right. May I begin?
Yes.
Okay. Now, for titling purposes, how do you want your name to appear on your title? It's your first name, middle name, last name?
Yep.
Okay, and can you spell your last name for me?
Jonsoh.
Okay, Johnson. All right, and I see that you are purchasing a 2023 Tahoe
Yes, sir.
High Country.
Yep.
What
You
color?
know it. It's black.
Black
Come on now.
interior.
Yes, sir.
Black on black.
Yes,
That's how I
sir.
like it. Nice vehicle. I had one myself.
Oh, awesome.
Okay, and now are you going to keep this vehicle for a long time?
Mm-hmm.
All right. And as far as driving, how are your driving habits?
Good. I drive about 10,000.
10,000 miles a year? 10, 15,000 miles per year? Okay. All right. That is awesome. Now, I see that you have a trade.
Yes, I do.
And your balance is 12,000, the 2015 Tahoe
Yes.
LT.
Yep.
Balance is 12,000, and we gave you 10,000 for it.
Mm-hmm.
All
Yep.
right, that leaves an unpaid balance of 2,000. Now, this unpaid balance, the bank that you got it from, did you obtain that balance, or did your salesperson?
I'm a salesperson.
Your salesperson did?
Mm-hmm.
All right, and that's a 30-day payoff?
Yep.
30-day payoff with a per diem of $2.09?
Yep. Correct.
Okay, all right, that's good. All right, now, I see you putting down $12,000?
Yep.
And how you gonna be handling that?
I have cash.
You have
Yes,
cash?
sir.
$12,000 cash? I'm doing a lot of counting, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right, that is good. Now, as far as your insurance, did you add this to your insurance already?
Yes.
Okay, and who's your insurance company?
Geico.
Geico. And what is your deductible?
250.
$250?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right. And these are the figures that you agreed to?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's good. Now, I want to go over your application. And that's your name there, Mr. Johnson?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let me grab this. That's your address, your job history. Now, your salary.
Mm-hmm.
I see that you make $14,000 a month.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty good.
Yes, sir.
You've been there for a long time, I see.
Yep.
Metro.
Started from the bottom.
Used to use it a long time ago. All right, now I drive my Tahoe. Okay, and is that before or after taxes?
That's before.
That's before taxes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Before taxes. Now I want to go over your credit app.
Mm-hmm.
Now you want to do that here or in the business office?
Here's fine.
Here's fine? Okay, good, that's good. All right, now how do you think your credit is? Great, poor, excellent,
It's excellent.
superb,
Now. Yes, excellent. now.
outstanding?
Yeah.
All right, and what makes you say that it's excellent?
I know what my credit was when I first started my credit off, and it's
Yeah.
great now.
Okay. All right. Now, going over your credit, I just noticed in the past that you were behind on your mortgage, 2 payments, and I see that that's all caught up. Now, I do see a medical bill here.
Mm-hmm.
Now, that medical is still showing a balance of $340. Not a lot, but maybe you overlooked it. Now, is that caught up?
Oh yes, that's current now.
You have documentation?
Yes, I can
And that it
provide
is.
that.
And the reason why I asked at the bank, they just may ask me. And I don't like to be blindsided. I want to know everything about my customer. So when I'm talking to the bank on your behalf, you know, I can answer all the questions, just in case they ask. That's the
Sure.
only reason why I asked that. Okay. All right, based off of all the information that I have right now, I can start on your paperwork.
Okay.
So I will be right back in about 10, 15 minutes top. That work?
Sounds good.
Okay, be right back,
All right.
my friend.
Cool, cool. Thank you.
And congratulations again.
All right, I'll see you soon.
Okay. How you doing, Mr. Johnson?
Good.
Welcome to the business office.
Thank you.
All right. I see that you have been quoted a payment of $457, 57 cents. I'm sorry, $488.57.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yep.
Okay. Now, just to let you know, based off information and approved credit, you can take this vehicle home today.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
Can I get started?
Please.
All right. All right. Now, I have a few options here for you. First, these are the numbers that you agreed to.
Yes.
All right. And that is your APR.
All right.
Okay. Now, I have some options for you here. Now, my preferred option is, you told me that you told me you keep your cars for a long time, at least 5 years.
Yes, sir.
5 years or more. Or until the wheels fall off, right?
Whichever comes first.
And the wheels haven't fell off yet, so that's a good thing. All right, and you drive around 10, 15,000 miles per year?
Yep.
Okay. So this plan is 5 years, 75,000 miles. And our maintenance plan, service plan, is 3 years, 35,000 miles.
Okay.
Okay? Now, this is the mechanical breakdown. Our preferred plan here, that's our platinum
Okay.
plan. It covers all your parts. It covers your service, covers your labor,
Okay.
and now and it's, like I said, it's 5 years, 75,000 miles. Okay?
Okay.
All right, now our maintenance,
Mhm.
this covers 3 years, 36,000.
Okay.
Okay? And these are zero deductibles, with a zero deductible. Now this maintenance covers your oil, covers your filters, covers your lubes, 15-point inspection. Okay? Now, our total loss, are you familiar with GAP?
What's GAP?
GAP is almost just like it sounds. Let's just say that your vehicle is a total loss or it's stolen, one or the other. Hopefully that never happens, but let's just say it does, because it does happen to people.
Yeah.
And your insurance company pays off 10,000 of it, but you still owe 15,000. Well, GAP will fill the gap. They'll pay the rest. So there'll be no money no money coming out of your pocket. There'll be no balance left for you to come up with $5,000.
Oh,
Now, your deductible is $500, and GAP will waive your $500 up to $1,000.
Oh, wow.
So you won't have to pay that. And that's a good thing, because let's just say they cover the gap, your insurance company covers the financial part, but you still coming out your pocket with $500
Yeah.
or less than $500.
Right.
Okay?
Makes sense.
All right. Now our road hazard. This is your wheel coverage and tire coverage.
Oh.
Now let's just say you drive 10, 15,000 miles a year. I know after the snow and they put all that salt on the ground, here come those potholes. Let's just say you hit a pothole, and I've hit plenty of potholes. So, and your wheels are messed up, and your rims on that Tahoe, $90,000, is also messed up. Our tire and wheel protection will cover that.
Okay.
Okay. Now it's either going to replace it or repair it.
Okay.
And again, that is a zero deductible.
Excellent.
Okay? And that is 5 years, 999,000 miles.
Oh, wow.
Basically, there is no time limit on it. If you can drive a car that long, then they should pay for it. All right, and last but not least, you have your dent protection.
Oh,
Where's ding and dent protection? And what this does, I know you go shopping, and I know this happened to you plenty of times, especially after you drive a new car. For some reason, the birds like it,
yeah.
and people at Walmart, Target, and other stores and the grocery stores, you pull up to it, you park all the way over here in your brand new car, so nobody parks beside you. You come out, there's 2 cars right beside you.
Oh,
there's
exactly.
one on both ends of it. You come up to your car, there's a ding.
Oh, man.
At one time I was in, I forgot, I was at a store at a mall, and somebody's shopping cart, after they put their food in, it was on a kind of like a slope. The shopping cart just came down, and I was on the other side of my car. And before I knew it, the shopping cart hit my car
Oh my goodness.
and left a nasty gash and a ding up front. Well, ding and dent protection will cover that.
Oh.
And the best thing about it is it's paintless. So there's no painting, there's no bonding, there's no sanding. And it'll keep your vehicle with that great luster.
Oh,
Okay?
awesome.
All right, and here are your payments
Okay.
for that, 60 and 66. Now, coming over to your value package. Now, our value package will cover everything that our platinum package doesn't cover, except for you forfeit the ding and dent.
Okay.
So this means in that beautiful Tahoe of yours, you in the same mall, you come out, there's a ding,
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna have to come out of your pocket,
Oh, okay.
okay? And you may not be ready at that time.
Right.
You know, so that is our value package. Okay, now I'm coming over here to our basic package. Now our basic package covers everything that our platinum package covers, except you forfeit ding and road hazard.
Oh, okay.
So
See,
if something happened to those 18-inch rims,
Mhm.
well, you have the high country 22-inch rims.
Yes, sir.
Times the 22-inch rims, and in the same parking lot, again, you get a ding, you're gonna have to come out of your pocket, okay?
Oh, okay.
And here are your payments on that.
Got it.
And I'm sorry, and here are your payments on your value too.
Okay.
Now let's come over here to your economy.
Mm-hmm.
Economy is gonna cover everything that your platinum warranty covers, except you forfeit ding and dent,
Mm-hmm.
you forfeit tire, road hazards, and you forfeit your total loss,
Oh, okay.
which is your gap insurance.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that can be a huge loss for you,
Right.
and a huge payment if, God forbid, something happened to your vehicle, and you owe, it's a Tahoe, and you owe, you know, $53,000,
Mm-hmm.
and they pay $42,000,
Right.
and now you're stuck with $10,000 to come out of your pocket.
Right. Wow. Okay.
And then on top of that, you're gonna have to handle your own deductible also.
All right.
So you
Right.
do forfeit those, all right?
Okay.
And there is your payments on those, 60 and 66.
Excellent.
All right, now with all that information I told you, which one suits you better?
Is there an option where I can take none of them?
None of them? That's option over here. No, that's not an option to take. Well, I mean, if you don't have to take them, you don't want to. Yeah, I do need you to sign something to waive the fact that you, decline any of the packages here.
Okay.
Okay. Now, I'm just curious.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just curious. You know, what is it about it? Is it the price?
Yeah.
Or is it the value?
It's
the
the
price?
price.
So the price. So if you don't see the value, then the price really makes no difference,
Right.
right? Okay. So, all right, let me ask you a question. First, I'm gonna tell you something.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a true story. This happened to me. So me and my wife was buying our son a bike.
Mm-hmm.
So we go to the store. He wants this Swin bike because all of his friends got Swins, and they try. He's 12 years old. Figure buying a bike. I go to the store. I see a Huffy. You ever seen a Huffy?
Mhm.
We see a Huffy. Huffy is $89. Well, the Swin is $129. It's a kid. I'm gonna buy the Huffy.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll buy the Huffy, bring it home. He really wanted to Swin, but he wanted to ride a bike, period. He just wanted to ride. We good, we wanted to save some money, you know. So in 1 week, handlebars are stripped. Yeah. So I had to go buy handlebars. Guess what? They don't work because I got to buy a gooseneck. Because the gooseneck holds handlebars.
Mhm.
So now I'm buying handlebars and goosenecks. Gooseneck. Fix that, okay? 3 days later, chain pops because it's cheap. Now I had to buy a chain,
Mm-hmm.
right? Week later, cable on the brakes pop. We had to change the whole brake system to
Wow.
get a thicker cable. We had to change the brakes. Now I'm $230 in.
Wow.
You know, and I was telling my wife, you know what, sometimes it's better to spend a little more than you anticipated than just spend a whole lot less than you should.
Right.
We end up getting rid of the Huffley and buying the Swin anyway. You know what I'm saying? And that reminds me, and I'm gonna show you this, a few numbers. You mind?
Sure.
Okay, so let's say your payment is $488.57, right? And just like that Huffy, you're gonna have to get a service one day, and let's say your service bill ends up being $1,000, right? Now, for that month, you're paying $1,488.57, right? Just for that month, because you do have your payment.
Right.
Now, for a few dollars more, a little more than you anticipated, you have over here your payment of $534,
Okay.
right? Versus the $488. But when you bring your car in for that service, that $1,000 is zero.
Oh wow.
Huge difference.
Mm-hmm.
And this what reminds me sometimes, especially on personal experiences, sometimes it's better to spend just a little more than you anticipated than a whole lot less than you should. That is a true value. And if you see value in it, and if it makes sense, sign there. But unless you're there, and sign there.
That makes sense for me. Thank you so much, Joe.
All
You're
right,
awesome.
all right, all right. Congratulations
Appreciate you.
on that Tahoe.
Thank you so much.
All
You're
right,
awesome.
pleasure doing business with you.
Likewise.
Come back in about 5 years.
I will do it.